Hello there, this is Ursula and welcome to day 5 for daily low back care of basic yoga for your health. We're going to start in a child's pose today. So you pick if you want to have your knees together or apart. Just a few grounding breaths to settle and to get ready for our practice today. Deep in and out to your nose or out of your mouth, and then slowly rise. Reach your arms up here. Inhale, one cactus. We're going to grab a block and we're going to put the block between our ankles, either horizontal or vertical, but with vertical be careful. So usually the flat part is the bigger part to sit on. So we can stretch here our quads and lining up our legs with our hips. It's a lovely way to learn how to sit, to open hips and lower back and strengthen those muscles. Again, we're going to inhale for 3 cactus here. Reach that chest up, reach those arms up on your inhale, and long exhale out. You should get used to sitting like this a lot. Little kids can do that so easy. We get stiff as we get older. It's also good to stretch your ankles and your feet sitting like that. If you need a double mat or a blanket under your feet, go so. Let's move the block. And we're going to come into some seated stretch. So we're putting here the left leg in, the right leg out. Kind of move the buttock flesh here out of the way a little bit, grounding our sit bones. And we're pressing here gently into the inner hips, maybe leaning to one side. Stretch the other side a bit more with our hand, and then over to the other side here. Just giving the hips some time to open up, because hips and lower back are so connected. We're going to do a rotation here a couple times in one direction to loosen and warm up the low back, and other direction. And then we're going to lengthen the side body and walk our hands forward. Feel free to use a block here for your forehead. Arms stay active, meaning you're pressing into your fingertips. Let's go over to the right side and lengthen the side body and all the muscles and the bands and the fibers in our back. Relax your head and shoulders. Now over here to the other side. Feel free to do those stretches every single day to really pamper your back, make your back strong and flexible to prevent back problems down the road. We're just going to switch up the legs. Release the hips here again, and once more walk your fingertips forward. So you can couple here this practice with yesterday's practice, because hips and back go really hand in hand. Often if there is a problem in one, there is a problem in the other area. So that's a good way to do them either every day together or split them up and do one on each other day, whatever, but at least several times a week. So we're going to walk it over here to this side now. Notice how the body is giving, and you can lay the forearms down. Try not to lift your sit bones up. Keep them pressed down. And last side. And remember, since we have to do both sides, it doesn't really matter which one you start with, as long as you do them both. Keep continuously breathing deep and channel the exhale into your low back. We're going to come into that diamond butterfly where you're forming a diamond shape in your inner thighs. So you're scooching your feet forward. This is more accessible for a lot of people. So again, tilt a little bit your pelvis forward and ease into that pose. If you prefer a block under your chest or forehead, go and do so. And breathing in and out. Feeling here the extension in your back and feeling the hips release and relax. Now we're going to bring the feet closer in for butterfly pose. What is optional? You could stay longer in the previous pose. Wiggle here a bit from side to side or rock from side to side. Either sit upright or try here gently coming down, hips forward. Don't force anything, just go natural with the flow of your body. Deep, relaxed breathing. But check into your body, see where you feel the tightness still. Be patient with yourself. Focus on your breathing no matter what pose you do to reap the benefits of yoga. Let's bring your knees just in, hug them tight into the chest, and we're just going to turn our head a few times from side to side in a necklace, but just dropping it forward, roll it over to one side and over to the other side. Single leg stretch, bring in the right leg forward. I'm just moving a little diagonal so you can see me better. And tilting your pelvis here forward. Maybe you need some blocks or maybe you can't go as low, so don't worry about it. Flexibility is coming little by little. So see how I'm rocking gently here my chest and then finding a degree where I feel the stretch behind my right leg, the hamstring area, but predominantly in my lower back, the right lower back. And I'm channeling my exhale deep into my spine. And come back up and we switch sides. Again, you may want to pause the video here if it takes you longer to open up. Because of time, I often, have to cut this a little bit shorter. So pause the video, stay in here. See, I'm have to correcting my hips, so chest is more over that leg. Crown of your head aims towards the front foot. Whether the front foot is flexed or pointed is okay. Spine is long, so you try keeping it from rounding, especially the low back. You might have to roll up a blanket to sit a little bit on it to lift and elevate your hips, to release the hamstring area, and to go deeper into your back stretch. So we're going to come up here. And we're going to get ready for some twisting. We're going to grab here that left leg, pull it in, right leg either in front or across. So you have option here to hug it with the opposite arm, the left arm here. And right arm goes behind you for stabilize and lengthen the spine, and shoulders onto your back and relax the shoulders. Pulling gently that knee towards your outer chest. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, belly in and start twisting. So you decide where you want to park your head. You don't have to turn your head all the way over to the shoulder unless you can easily do that. So we're going to come out and mini counter stretch. The body pretty much does this by itself. And untangle. And other side, so pulling now the right leg towards the groin and bringing the left leg either straight forward or across. So when you bring it across, make sure the whole foot is planted. So either hug it here with your right arm or bring the elbow to the outer knee. It's a deeper stretch. Other arm behind, lengthen the spine, and again, belly in and slowly rotate, leading with your back shoulder into the twist. Twisting is key for spinal health. But it has other benefits as well. It opens the hips, it gets your digestive system going, it works your obliques. I mean, multiple benefits in any yoga pose you do. Very seldom there is actually a yoga pose for just one muscle or one benefit. Deep breathing again and counter twisting. Just bringing that front arm into the inner knee, lengthen, and you're going to feel that adjustment here, hopefully in a good way in your spine. We're going to come out. And I like to demonstrate rolling the mat a bit in, unless you have a blanket or second mat handy, and bring it behind our knees. Both legs are straight forward. Pull that buttocks flesh out. So when we have that under or behind the knees, we eliminating the hamstring stretch, and really everything goes into the lower back. Long spine. And I'm just gonna unroll this. Here we go. And come forward again. You choose what works best for you. Deep breathing again, inhaling to the nose, and try to exhale out to your nose as well. So bending here your knees, and let's lay on your back. We're going to bring the knees into the chest. Open the knees a little bit. Find the instep, outstep, or the toes for happy baby pose. Happy baby pose is really what it says. Makes you happy and joyful. It lengthens your tailbone, and as you moving here a bit from side to side, you're massaging your lower back, and it opens the hips. Those are all poses you could do in bed as well. Either first thing in the morning or right before you go to bed. So now we're going to bring the knees on top of each other. So right leg goes over left knee. Try to let your legs relax and find your heel or the toes. So key here is not to yank on your heels and your ankles, so be careful. And whatever knee is on the top, let it come gently towards your chest. Relax your shoulders and just feel where you feel that stretch. For me, it's often the outer hip and the glute, as well as part of my lower back. That's a wonderful pose. It takes some time to get into it, to get used to it. But once you find it, you will love it, because it does wonders in your body. So let's release this a little bit and just switch it up. We ladies often cross our knees anyway, so it shouldn't be that difficult to do. Other leg now on top. Finding the ankle, the heel, or even the side, and walk a bit from side to side. But try here not to tense up your shoulders. Be easy in your shoulders and carefully pulling that top knee towards your chest. And deep breathing here. Just letting the body do the work, letting the breath support you. Good. We're going to untangle, shake out the legs a little bit, bring the knees together and drop the knees together over to the right side. You may use the right arm and hold them together. Turn your head over the opposite side and have that left arm lengthened out. Whether the palm is up or down, it doesn't really matter. Again, breathing here into your side body and lower back. We're almost done here, so feel free to stay a little longer. And roll everything to center and over to the other side. Turning now your head, if this is available, over the right shoulder. If not, just bring your head where it's comfortable to you. The deeper you bring in those knees towards the chest, the deeper the stretch in your lower back will be. Just enjoy this relaxation, what comes with deep breathing and stretching your body. So either way, in the mornings, before you go to bed, or in bed, or you can do it twice a day, especially if you have little back issues. I would really recommend do this practice as much as you can to reap the benefits from it. Slowly roll onto your back, and we're going to get ready here for Shavasana. So you may roll up a blanket again behind your knees. So let's just let go here. Couple out breath to your mouth. To let completely go and relax. And stay here as long as it feels comfortable. My time with you guys is up. I thank you again for coming to my channel and practicing with me. Please subscribe, leave me comments, give me some thumbs up, and you know what? Share it with your friends and family. It would mean a lot to me, so I can grow this channel and can bring you more and more wonderful ways to do yoga. See you tomorrow. Bye.